All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome in. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below. We have 37 total orders going out today, plus Whatnot. We actually packed up all Whatnot orders except for that one right there, and that person just messaged me, said they wanted to cancel, and now they don't want to cancel, so I'm going to ship it out in right after this live. But everything else has been shipped. Appreciate you guys coming out for the shows on Friday and Saturday. That was a lot of fun, and we'll do it again this weekend. We'll wait for everybody to hop on in. As you guys are hopping in or you're watching the replay, let me know how your sales were this weekend, how many sales you had, what was your best sale, all that good stuff. And let me set up this. Slide you guys over. What's up, Trisha? Slide that over. Coming in quickly for quests. Yes. Joe Bear, what's up? We have 4 Poshmark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mercari, and then all the rest are eBay. What's up, Bobby? Talk to our later. Peace. Have a good trip. Have a good vacay. We'll do Mercari first, Poshmark, and then we'll finish off with some eBay orders. Let this all load in. Everybody's almost here. I might actually start a little early, even though we don't have everybody here. Can you show us how to refund in the spreadsheet, please? And thank you. Yes. On the spreadsheet, this tab right here is your refund tab. So if you put all your information in, so let's say you sold this item right here and you had a refund, you would just put your refund right there and then check your totals on eBay. You might have to cancel out a couple of these numbers because obviously your fees will go down. So yeah, your refund would go right there. The very last white box is your refund box. Slow weekend, only 10 sales. That's good. 10 sales is still good. So the pair of sunglasses I got from Red Wine Blue for $2.99 for 86 bucks. I need to get more into sunglasses. I know there's so much money to be made in sunglasses. I need to figure that out because there's a lot of money to be made. Man, there's only, oh, there we go. TikTok wasn't updating. All right, let's go get started. If you're new here, welcome. What I do in this channel is I buy stuff cheap. I resell online for a profit. That's what I do for a full-time job. Right now, we're shipping out all my weekend sales. So you guys are going to see kind of what a weekend in sales looks like for me. Obviously, we brought on my mother-in-law like a month and a half ago, and sales haven't been increasing. So if you remember, just a few months ago, I was shipping 13 orders on the weekend. Right now, I have 37. Plus, we shipped out all of my Whatnot sales too. So we had a ton of orders this weekend. I think all in all, we sold over 100 total items this weekend, which is really good. So let's go ahead and get started with some Mercari sales. First up, Robert Graham pants. Picked these up for $8.56. They sold for $26.25. Not a great sale. I knew these weren't going to make a ton of money. I only made $7.37 on these. Robert Graham pants typically don't sell very well, but I got them cheap enough, so I figured I'd just pick them up and sell them. Have my best weekend. 830 orders. Let's go. Tampa stores is better for sunglasses. All of them are $2.99. Okay, cool. So the Tampa store is better. Have you been to, Josh, the one in Sarasota? Sorry, my voice is still kind of a little bad. Red Wine Blue usually misses Oakley sunglasses easy money. Okay, I'll have to check on those. I always don't check the sunglasses, but now you guys have convinced me. I need to check the sunglasses. I've heard good things about Sarasota. Sarasota is good. Their prices are a little bit high right now because they're stocking. Obviously, they just opened, but I think in the future they're going to have to drop the prices because there's not a lot of people shopping there. So last time we went was a couple weeks ago. It's actually going to be our latest YouTube video. We're supposed to put out on Friday, but Kayla still has to do some voiceover for us, so she'll do that today. But we went there and we found some really good stuff, but their prices are a little bit high. What's up, Chris? Amy's in the house. What's up, Amy? Big E's here. What's up, Big E? I spend 3 to 4 hours a day in the Tampa store. Nice. So you're normally there. I don't. That's one of the stores we normally don't go to is the Tampa store. We normally go to the Hillsboro. Hillsboro for clothing seems to be a little bit lower, but the Tampa store seems to get better clothing. So if you're there for the new racks, you'll get better stuff. So it's a little bit all over the place. And then Sarasota is just Sarasota. It's, you don't know, never know what you're going to find. Next up, we got a ModCloth dress. Kayla picked this up brand new with tags for $6.96. Sold for $31 over on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, we make $14.73. Any pros or cons in living on living in Florida. Really want to move from Michigan. Pros. You live in Michigan. There's no snow days. That should sell you right there. You do not have to, get the snow out of your driveway just to drive out. You have to deal with hurricanes, but everybody's scared of hurricanes. To be honest, if you live in the Tampa Bay area, you don't really got to worry about them. There hasn't been a hurricane that's directly hit us in, I think, forever, pretty much. Not direct hit, but it skirts by us. But that's pretty much what we got to worry about. Hurricanes, and it rains. Got to worry about the rain. Other than that, it's always beautiful here. Winters are nice and warm. Summers are really hot, so you got to deal with the heat. But it's better than Michigan, I think. Our water's good. I know this. I heard some sellers send offers to people who like listings. Do you do that? Yes, I send offers almost every single day, usually at the end of the day. I do have auto posture, so it sends out offers for me on Poshmark or Mercari. But for eBay, I like it to build and then send a mass offer. So I actually turn that off for auto posture. There's no rhyme or reason. I could probably still keep it on and still have the same, but I actually like having a huge amount and sending a huge amount. I think it helps with the eBay algorithm. Cons, people are a-holes here. That's facts. Are Coogee shorts any good? Coogee shorts that look like the sweaters, like the knit ones, are good. The other Coogee shorts, like the jean shorts, they typically don't sell very well. They don't sell very well at all. What's up, Kit Kat? Kate's in the house. What about alligators and falling iguanas? Alligators don't bother you. If you don't bother them, they don't bother you. Vintage Levi's 505 orange tab. Picked these up for $8. They sold for $28. Made a profit of $7.59. This is why I don't normally pick up Levi's. Even the vintage ones for me don't sell very well. But I bought this in a bulk buy, so that's the reason I got those. Are those Coogee sweaters? What after you cross list? Those are Coogee sweaters. I have like 15 of them, and I use List Perfectly to cross list. Hello from Texas. What's up, Reisner? Reisner's in the chat. What about pirates? I'm scared of pirates. Pirates are a big issue here in Florida, yes. You do typically run into them, especially those Buccaneers fans. Like, all of them are pirates, and there's lots of them in the Tampa Bay area. So, unfortunately, we have to deal with those. But, at least we don't have to deal with lions like Michiganders have to deal with a lot of lions there. So, you take your choice. Do you want lions or do you want pirates? Lions or pirates? You take your pick. I'm going to be king of pirates. Found a Montclair at the end of the bins, but it's missing a patch on the sleeve. Would you still sell? Yes, but I would actually make sure that's legit first. Those jackets are highly faked. So if it's missing a patch, and they're quality made, so if it's missing a patch, it might be a knockoff. Titans didn't lose this weekend. Yes, this weekend was the best weekend for football because I didn't have any stress. I was stress-free. It was beautiful. Now Titans play next weekend and I'll be stressed again. It's what happens. Next up, Under Armour sleeveless hoodie. Picked this up at TJ Maxx. We paid $9 for this. It sold for $9.63 and it sold for $40 after fee, shipping, cost of goods make $20.62. I found all of these at one store. There were a bunch of Under Armour Project Rock, Black Adam, collab stuff, and picked all these up, and they almost all sold. Really, really good find. Like I said, I only found them in one store. What's up, Patriot Girl? What's up, everybody? What's up, Blended? Appreciate everybody hopping on in. I didn't do a live last night. I was like super tired yesterday. After we went to the pool, I was still recovering from being sick. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take tonight off. I'm just going to relax. I still had to ship a bunch, actually all the orders for Whatnot. So I want to try to get ahead on those for today. So appreciate you guys giving me a night off. I put it in. I put the request in and it was approved for the night off. So I'm glad you guys gave me the night off. Found 10 plus fake Montclairs to one authentic. Yeah, they're super hard to get them legit. Like, people know what they have when they buy those. Use Pirate Ship. I use Pirate Ship from Mercari, yes. Right now, we are still shipping Mercari, so those are all Pirate Ship orders or Pirate Ship labels. Hi, you're live late. I am, because we are shipping out all the jackets. The jacket shows are great. Profit's really good on the jacket show, but to be honest, they suck to ship. It sucks to try to shove those in. Colts were playing the refs yesterday. Thank God. Yeah, Colts lost yesterday. They deserve that loss. They deserve it. You put all your clothes in a clear bag before shipping. Yes, I think it looks more professional. Also, we put our inventory number on the bag, so we don't have to like use tape or anything like that. We just write right on the bag. And then we also store our items out in the garage. It's humid here in Florida, so if you put it in the bags, you have no issues with humidity or getting your items damp or anything like this or anything like that. Ralph Lauren, just a simple Ralph Lauren, size large. Pick this up for $8 in a bulk buy. It sold for $30 over on Mercari. Remember, Ralph Lauren doesn't sell. That's what everybody tells me in my videos. So I made a profit of $13.48 on this simple little Ralph Lauren shirt. Just this once. Read my comment. Kit Kat, I can't read your comment. I sent a video to Trisha. I bought 8 Alan Flusser Paisley prints at Goodwill. Nice. Let's go. Alan Flusser does pretty good. As long as you get good sizes and good prints, they'll do okay. All right, this one's going to go right into a purple poly mailer, and it's going to ship a good round advantage. Round advantage. Pretty good profit on that. 8 and the 1348 profit, and it was listed for less than a month. So, wait, read my comment. I just did. I read your comment. Someone said an item I sent them was fake. I refunded them, and I don't seem to be getting the item back. If you refund them without them shipping the item back, you do not get the item returned. When you refund, you have to wait for the item to come back in your possession, and then you send the refund. If you send the refund before the item has reached you, don't expect it back. You have to refund. eBay says that when you send the refund too. There's like a little wording they give you, basically saying that if you refund right now, there's a chance you don't get your item back. So make sure you always refund when you get the item back in your possession. Make sure you look over the item. Sometimes the person thinks it's fake and it ends up being real. You take it to get authenticated, and then you can give them a partial refund because you can say, hey, I'm not going to return shipping because here you go, I got it authenticated. So always make sure you do not refund until you get the item back. I tried to find your plastic shirt bags, but was unsuccessful. Sylvia, if you go to my pin post on Facebook, go to my Facebook page right now. My pin post has the link tree in it, and in the link tree it says products we use on a daily basis. That's where you find the clear bags. It's going to take you to my Amazon storefront. All the products we use that I buy on Amazon are all linked right there, including the clear bags. If you didn't have Autoposher, what would your offers on eBay look like? So I would just send out same offers. I would send out 10% out offers. Right now, I still send out all the offers manually. I used to do it through Autoposher, and like I said, now I like to do it all at once, like a mass amount, like 100 offers all at once. But I would just do the same thing. You can even include the same message that you send on eBay on Autoposher and have it sent out that way. Next out, LuLaRoe. Paid $3.21 for these. They sold for $20. We made a profit of $7.11. These were like kind of a trial. We heard LuLaRoe jeans do okay. We probably won't pick these up anymore because they've been sitting. These were also a bad size too. They were size 26. Looking for a large Western shirt. Didn't see any in your stores. We don't have a Western listed. No. If I don't have any, I don't have any. Short sleeve. I'm missing the comments. I'm probably going to be pretty slow on comments today because I have like a lot of orders. I have a ton of orders to ship. So if I miss your comment, I apologize. Yeah, no problem, Sylvia. That one shipped. All right, now on to some Poshmark sales. First up, let me grab them really quick. All right, there we go. First up, if you didn't know, now you know, Boy Scout uniform shirts sell, and they sell really well. We've had this listed for less than a month. We paid only $2.14. Something at a thrift store they normally price because they think it. So $25. So after free shipping costs on Poshmark, I make $17.26. Almost $20 on a Boy Scout shirt. If you didn't know, now you know. Pick up shirts if you ever see them. If you're freezing. Damn it. What is up with our again? Facebook and YouTube. Am I switching again? I have no clue what's wrong with this. Yeah. Maybe it's this phone. Facebook and YouTube. Am I clear? Yeah. Lagging? Yeah. All right, we're gonna call Bray because I'm so tired of this lagging. Now I'm back. Now I'm not back. How does it do it in the middle of a live every time too? It's never in the beginning. It's never in the beginning. All right, we should be good. It's going to go in and out. I can't help it. I thought it was me. No, it's me. I have no clue what's wrong with Spectrum Internet. It's not my router. I've already checked my router. It's literally the internet. So I have to call my provider and have them come out again to check the internet issues. And it always does it in the middle of the live too, which doesn't make any sense. But you're the real deal. All right, that one's shipped. Hopefully we're good now. You're good now? Yeah. If it pops in and out, I apologize. There's literally nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Damn internet. All right, so that was a Boy Scout shirt. Again, I paid $214 for that Boy Scout shirt. If you didn't know, pick up Boy Scout shirts. They always sell really well. Sold it for $25, made a profit of $17.86 on that sale. Next up, we have a Eton shirt. I don't normally pick these up anymore. They do sit for a while, but I got this in a bulk buy. I paid $8 for it. It sold for $25 within a month. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $12. So a little $12 profit right there. I'm going to a show later today, and I've been promised Raiders. Kids and adults. Are you talking about sales? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I'm missing everybody's comments. Do you find different brands sell better on a particular platform? Not really. Pretty much the brands we pick up sell well on all platforms that we pick up. I don't pick up Columbia unless it's something special. Do you ship overseas? Yes, I ship overseas through the eBay International Shipping Program. But I don't get a ton of sales overseas. What are your thoughts on selling military uniforms? The older ones I think are okay to sell because they're vintage, they're collectible. But the newer ones, I don't think you're allowed to sell them. No, I'm actually feeling like a little. Adult Boy Scouts, both will sell. So both will sell. That was a kid's uniform that sold for $25. If you find an adult uniform with tags, some of them. Have you come to a time loading? See if you're online with opening banks and stores will make you lag. Lori, I've been doing lives forever, always at this time, and I've never had this much lag issue. It literally makes no sense. It's got to be something with the provider because I have the same router. There's nothing changed. Nothing has changed at all. Your voice sounded off. Sorry. Yeah, my voice last week was completely bad. So I'm recovering. Do you promote listings on eBay? I promote everything at 5%. Do I suggest you promote at 5%? No. The only reason I promote at 5% is because I have a ton of people going to my store every day, looking at my items, and they're not converting into sales because people are like reviewing my items and seeing how I list, which is completely fine. So to offset that, I promote at 5%, but I used to promote at 3%. Next up, Cricket. Really good brand to be on the lookout for. Definitely look for these polos. They look plain, but they always sell really good. Paid $5.33. This one sold for $25 over on Poshmark, so make a profit of $14.67. I want to say thank you because you guys are the first. We're all here. OG, appreciate you. Thank you for hopping in the live. All right, this is going to go into, I know it looks weird. This should go Ground Advantage, but it's a Poshmark sale. Poshmark gives you priority mail labels, so you're going to throw it into the bag and ship her out. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Your picture on YouTube is very grainy. Yeah, I know. My internet is lagging today, so hopefully it fixes itself. I apologize. At least you can hear me. You can hear me. If you're working, just hop off and get some work done. You can listen to me in the background, and then every once in a while you can pop in and see what I'm showing. Is a brand of jeans I found for the first time. Pay $5.99. Sold for $90. What is that? Calabasas. Sounds like Calabasas. Sounds like a Yeezy brand. Your mom is working with y'all today? Yes, she's over there. She's eating lunch right now. Any Western shirts available, size large? If I do have any available, they'll be in my eBay store. To be honest, I don't pick up a lot of Western, so I doubt it. Next up is a Poshmark bundle. So this person put all three of these in a bundle and purchased them together. So the first one is this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. All these are size large, I believe. They bought this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. This one, I believe, is new with tags. And then they bought this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Altogether, I paid $23.13 for all three of these. And they sold together for $99. After fee, shipping, cost goods, I make $56.07. Are you down in sales? No. Nope. seeing an increase. Alone, we shipped out over items. No problem, Ron. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Between if you missed your question, you can always re-ask it again. Don't spam over and over. I'll get to you eventually. I do have to try to get these out in the next hour because that's when the mailman comes. Try to get them out before the mailman comes. All right, I'm just going to throw these into a shoebox just like this. Remember, on Poshmark, you can use any priority mail packaging. It doesn't matter as long as it's under 5 pounds. Shipped for the Poshmark label, so this should easily be under 5 pounds. Taper up, ship it out. You always ship clothes with a plastic bag. Yes, I always put my clothing in plastic bags. 3 good hit. Yep, those were good. Ralph Lauren shirts. That's one benefit to listing a bunch of the same item is sometime on Poshmark, somebody will bundle an item like that together and you'll get a really good sale. Good morning. I found 3 pairs of Rothy's shoes for $5 a piece listed on eBay and sold all 3 the very next day for $79. Rothy's always sell super fast. I'm jealous because I hardly ever find Rothy's. But yeah, if you guys want the plastic bags, if you're over on TikTok, they're linked in my bio. If you're on Facebook, they're linked in my pin post. YouTube, my link tree is linked down in the description. I need to put my link tree actually on my YouTube front page. I'm going to work on that today. I'm going to work on a bunch of stuff today. I got a lot of work to do today. First item for eBay now. We got 27 eBay orders going out, so let's get through these real quick. This is an Eileen Fisher. It's a wool cardigan, like pullover cardigan looking thing. Paid $5.34. This one sold for $25 plus shipping. Somebody bought this, returned it because they said they didn't like it, and immediately sold again. So that's why I said if you guys accept returns and you get some returns, don't worry about it. If he sells once, it'll sell twice. That's my motto. So don't ever worry about it. So found mother jeans, but they're a size 25. I probably would have still picked those up if they were priced decently. If you combine shipping on eBay, can you show us, please, boss? Yes, I can show you how to combine shipping. I don't have any combined orders, but I'll show you how you combine. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Ship this one out. It's pretty lightweight. It's going to ship for 10 ounces. Going to MA for a whopping $5.04. 1 second. Time up. Man, I got the hiccups. As soon as I start talking a lot in the morning, I get hiccups. I don't know what it is. That one's shipped. Morning from California. What's up, Peggy? All right, that one's shipped. All right, combined orders. I'm going to show this on TikTok. I'm not going to flip the screen on YouTube because I got a lot of valuable information on the or personal information on the screen. So hop over to TikTok if you want to see this. I've already shown it last week. So what you're going to do to combine orders, let's say these 2 orders needed to be combined. You're going to click both of these, and then you're going to go up to shipping, and then you're going to hit purchase shipping label. It's going to take you to a completely different page. And then what you're going to do is you're going to highlight both of those again. And then at the top, it's going to say combine. You hit the combine, and it's going to put both of those orders into one for you. So tap both of the items that you need combined. Obviously, these aren't going to be combined. They're 2 different people. Then you hit shipping. Purchase shipping label takes you to a completely different page. Once you're on that page, highlight the 2 that you want to combine again, and then hit the word combine at the very top. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. He gives the best prices for priority. Yes, in some cases you can get better prices with pirate ship too, but I just use eBay labels whenever I'm shipping with eBay. Next sale is going to be this men's Bugatti shirt. This is brand new with tags. Pick this up online arbitrage, which means I bought it from a retail store online, had it shipped to my door, and then resold it. Paid $26.97. This one sold for $60. Lemon squeezy. Yep, easy peasy. It's weird that eBay makes you go through all that process just to combine it, and that's why a lot of people get confused and they don't know how to do it. But yeah, it's not too hard. Once you do it the first time, you'll never forget. Just wait till you want to figure out how to split shipments. That's even harder and more annoying. All right, that's going to ship for 10 ounces. 10 ounces. At least I'm not lagging again. So far, so good. I don't know why it just randomly spikes with lag. Nate, you're awesome. Pick up Grayson Retail Arbitrage. Nice. R.A. Grayson. Graysons are going to sit for a little bit because obviously it's not golf season right now. A lot of golfers are, putting up the clubs for the winter season, but as soon as April-ish hits, those Graysons are going to move. So if you're picking up RA right now, just make sure some of those items will sit. What's up, Desty? Desty's in the house. Desty had a good weekend in sales. I saw Desty's video yesterday. He shipped out like 40 orders, something like that. Go, Desty, go. Go, Desty, go. Next up, I got a Rod and Gun shirt. Picked this up for $8. It sold for $17.99 plus ship. I just did the Surf's Up method on this. Picked it up in a bulk buy, making about $10 profit, and it sold in less than a month. 45, great weekend. Let's go. People would add cart and multiple quantity order. That would be cool, yeah. Yeah, I just don't understand why eBay doesn't just automatically combine that order, though. They should. But, oh well. You got to combine it on your end. Just want to ship out for 8 ounces. 8 ounces. Buyer paid $6.40 for shipping, and I am only going to pay $4.20 for shipping. I'll make a little profit on that. I want to say thank you and Serves for all the great info you gave us. I'm new to selling clothing and started Ralph Lauren, and they're selling like hotcakes. Let's go. I hear so many people, Trisha, tell me that Ralph Lauren doesn't sell for them, and you're a perfect testament. You're brand new to reselling, and you're moving them like hotcakes. So I'm glad to hear that. The Ralph Laurens are super easy to find and super easy to list. So it's a great item to start out with. So good job. Always great content, free information. Appreciate you, Daniel. Appreciate you hopping on in. And thanks for the heart me, Desty. Next up, I'm just going to grab random stuff. Scotch and soda. I think this is the last item. Yep, Scotch and soda. This is another Surf's Up item that I did. I don't normally pick up this brand, but I got it in a bulk buy. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and list it for $17.99 plus ship. It sold full price. So after, I can't tell you after free shipping costs because I haven't shipped it yet, but should make about a $10 profit. Does Banks hate his life for selling shoes? Does Banks hate his life for selling shoes, having to clean those suckers and they're expensive? But he sells a lot. Like, go look at Josh. Go look at his sales. Like, Ethan is selling like crazy amount of stuff. Ethan outsells me. Even with Posh or even with Whatnot, he's probably pretty close to my sales every month. But yes, I agree. I hate cleaning shoes. It's like the worst. It's like the absolute worst. Same with suits too. I love selling suits. I hate listing suits. How do you determine your price on eBay? You can look up sold comps. You can look up exactly what things are selling for and price against those. It's going to ship for $6.44. What's the most amount of money you have ever found in the pockets of your item? 50 cents. I found 50 cents one time. I'm not really to be honest, when I sell like pants and stuff, I don't really dig in the pockets. I kind of just don't even look in the pockets. So maybe I've shipped out items with money in there. But yeah, 50 cents one time. And the only reason I knew there was 50 cents in there is because I picked up the jeans and it started jingling. And it made it all the way to my house before I actually noticed that there was money in them. Why do you hate listing suits? I don't know. I don't know what it is about suits and shoes, but I just hate listing them. But when they sell, it's like they're crazy profit. But yeah. Shout out to Kat. I know Kat's lurking right now. I saw her hop in. She might have left already. Kat, you lurking right now? You lurking? You little lurker, you? I picked this up off, I think it was off Kat's What? Maybe, no, this wasn't Kat's Whatnot. I got this at Red, White, and Blue. I paid up for this. I paid $24.08 and it sold for $55 free shipping. It's a men's Robert Graham size 3XL. Really good print on this. I don't mind paying up for these because I know they're going to sell really well. I saw her lurking though. She's a lurker. Ethan looks like a sweatshop worker cleaning those shoes. Yeah, he does. Shout out Ethan though. He makes really good money. I was actually at Ethan's house yesterday, swimming in his pool. Many shoes are unavailable retail, so people are restoring to secondary market. Nice. How do you determine shipping on eBay? So when you list your item, you can actually put in the exact weight and dimensions of your shipping. So if I didn't know how to ship this, I would put it in this envelope. After I got done listing it, I would weigh it and I would measure it. I put it in the listing and charge it to my customer. And then eBay determines based off where they live how to charge them. So eBay does all that for you. So if you didn't know how to ship, that's what I would suggest. I didn't know if Robert Graham is still flipped. I passed a couple for $12. Oh, they sell really well. Robert Graham is one of my favorites to sell. And they sell year round. Even if it's cold outside, they'll sell because they're long sleeves. If it's hot outside, they'll still sell because people like to wear long sleeves to like dinners and stuff like that. It's going to ship for $6.44. I found $100 in a suit jacket. You lucky duck. I want to find $100 in a suit jacket. Pay for my whole thrift trip with one suit. All right, let's go on. We still got 22 orders to ship. I'm gonna try to blaze right through these. Be super quick. Next up, I got a Link Sole polo. This one's brand new with tags. We got this on our retail arbitrage. I think we bought this at TJ Maxx. Paid $21.38, sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $50.36. Easy money. This one had a pretty cool pattern to it. There's like a leaf pattern all throughout, so I think that's why it sold pretty quick. Normally, Link Sole sits a little bit for me. This one's going to ship for 10 ounces. Purchase shipping label. It's going to ship for $5.33. Buyer paid $6.65. eBay's going a little slow this morning. Probably is my internet, to be honest. Print label. Come on. I put a North Face down Parker for $18, but it's size extra small. Do you think it'll sit for a bit? Yes. Typically with extra smalls and smalls, they do end up sitting for us for a little bit, but I would still list it. Down parkas will sell this time of year, and you only paid $18 for it, so that's a minimum of like $50. But it might sit for a little bit. Find that right person that wants it. Can you still search seller on eBay? Can't find it. Can you still search seller on eBay? If you're looking for my store, Lori, you can find it. It's in my link tree. But yeah, you can still search for sellers. You just, when you're on your phone, you just type in the name and it'll drop down search seller, and then you hit search seller. Next up, we have a Polo Ralph Lauren, just a simple Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Picked this up for $6.40, sold for $34.99 plus shipping. I believe this one was brand new with tags too. I can't remember, but $34.99 plus ship. Solid black, always do really well. Barry's going to say first. Ready? Barry's going to say first. Barry's going to say first. I'm waiting for it. He's going to say first. Or he's going to say, you can start. I'm here. You can start. Now he's going to say something different because I just said those two things. Now he's thinking of something else to say. It's going to ship for 13 ounces. Purchase shipping level. Something else that starts with an F. First. Fifth. Ends it. Oh, Barry, you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. I like it. The Polo Ralph Lauren without the pony logos sell well for you. In some cases, it just depends on the Polo Ralph Lauren piece. If it's like 100% linen or a silk piece, of course they're going to sell even without the pony on them. I have a question on your label printer. Do you have to lower the size to print on Poshmark labels? Get them? No, you just set the setting to 4x6. There should be a settings within your Poshmark. I think it's within your settings on Poshmark to change your labels to 4x6, and they'll print on that. Also on eBay, you do the same thing. Change your labels to 4x6. Next up, we got a North Face jacket. Picked this one up for $10.70. It only sold for $25 free shipping. I've had this listed forever, so I just decided to let it go. I'm probably not going to make much profit on it, but at least it's going. It's going to ship Ground Advantage too. Replay or live? Scott, this is a live replay. I did, but it won't fit. It should fit if you change it. If it's not fitting, then it's a setting on your label printer, not on Poshmark. What's your best-selling brand or favorite brand? I have neither. Probably my best-selling brand this year is probably Ralph Lauren because I'm just selling a ton of them cheap. My favorite brand to sell, I have a lot of favorite brands to sell. The ones that make me the most money are my favorite. There's a lot of them that make me a lot of money. So whatever one makes me the most money this year will be my favorite. It's probably gonna be Ralph Lauren that's gonna make me the most money because I've been listing a ton of them. So obviously, like last year, I listed a ton of Tommy Bahamas, and that was my best-selling brand last year. I'm sure if I get another bulk buy of like Tommy Bahamas will be my best-selling brand again this year. That one's shipped. Next up, if this is a live replay, how can you respond? Because I know that you're going to type that in the chat in the future. So I'm just responding to you in the past. Hi, Mom. Kate says, hi, Mom.
Hi, Kate.
Next up, We got a pair of Hudson. These are Hudson Blake denim jeans, new with tags, obviously. Picked these up for $25.67 online arbitrage. They sold for $62 free shipping, and they're probably going to go padded flat rate. Rigged. You have to adjust the setting before the label is created. You have to request another label in order for it to be set by 4x6. There you go. Or on a first name basis now. Of course. This is going to New Hampshire, so it's going to go padded flat rate. I do know if I put in regular flat rate, I'd get a better rate, but I like using paddeds. I'm going to go to the outlets. I'm not sure what to pick to resell. Look up comps and be very, very careful with outlet purchases. Reason I say that is because there's outlets everywhere, and there's a lot of resellers that buy from outlets. So sometimes you find a good deal and you go and list it, and then 3 weeks later, that good deal is, there's only 2 people on the listing when you first start. And then after that, there's 30 people with the same item. And that's because everybody saw that great deal. And they're in all the outlets. So just be super careful because you might pay up for some of these items and then you get stuck with them for a while. So to be honest, if you're new to reselling, I would never suggest going by retail. You should be buying from either garage sales or thrift stores. Next up, another item that I just want to get rid of. This is size small Vineyard Vine shirt. I paid $4.34. It sold for $20 free shipping. Not a great profit, but it was a size small. I should have never picked it up in that size. What are you doing on the iPad? Yeah. It might be dead. Check it. It's been down there, and Emelina unplugged it. It's probably dead.
No, good. I'm going to do the bag out there before this thing.
Okay. All right, this one's shipping for 8 ounces. Appreciate the follow, Ruby23. This is going to ship for 8 ounces, and it's going to go for $4.15. Your favorite size to pick up, larger sizes always sell better. Worth listing golf clubs now? Yes, they'll sell year round. People will still pick up golf clubs for Christmas time, so I'd still list them. And like in Florida, we're still golfing, obviously. It's still nice outside, so people here are golfing. But up north, the guy do bulk buys, the golf guy do bulk buys from, he lives in Michigan, and he only does golf for like 6 months out of the year. So he's probably has stopped golfing at this point, and he'll wait till like April to start golfing again. So certain areas they're still doing it. So you might as well list them. Might as well list. Next up, I picked this up off Joel. Shout out Joel, pretty good resells. I got this off his Whatnot auction. This is a Harley Davidson, like a work shirt. Has a big skull print on the back. Appreciate the heart me. Let me see. I paid up for this. I paid $25.67 on Joel's Whatnot, and this one sold for $53.99 plus shipping. So I basically doubled my money. I was able to support somebody else. So on Whatnot, you can get some good deals like this. It's probably going to go padded flat rate because it is pretty heavy. It's going to Texas, actually. So maybe it'll go ground advantage. It's going to ship for 2 pounds. It is going to go ground advantage. It'd be cheaper to throw it in a ground advantage envelope. Appreciate the heart me, Aaron. There's Joel right there. Joel, remember this? Remember this? I just sold it today. Shout out to Joel. If you guys aren't following Joel, give him a follow. And go follow him on Whatnot. He runs some really good shows over there. Joel is one of those newish Whatnot sellers that I can see that is going to be super duper successful on Whatnot because he knows how to run a good show. So just sent those jeans out, man. Appreciate it. I have like another package from you that I have so many packages unopened from Whatnot. It's kind of ridiculous. Like a whole mound of packages outside the door that I have to open today. I guess I'll get them done today. All right, this is going to ship out for $7.85. Buyer paid $11. I'm in Rhode Island. If the sun's out in January, he's golfing. There you go. There you go. All right, back to orders. 16 orders left. No. There it goes. Shipped. Next up, we got a pair of women's Rag & Bone jeans, K34. These are Rag & Bone, size 28 burgundy jeans. Paid $2.68 for these, and they sold for $34 free shipping, and they are going to go ground advantage. I'm doing shipping as well today. The worst part for me, shipping is no fun. Golf guy's from Michigan, really? I'll have to find him. Yes, he's in Michigan. It's going to be hard to find him, though. He's not anywhere on social media. How many were just eBay today? I had 37 total orders. 4 were Poshmark, 6 were Mercari, the rest were eBay. So do the math, whatever that is. I think it's like 20 something, 27 or something like that. Orders on eBay. All right, this is going to go ground advantage. It's under a pound, so we're going to put 1 pound, 15 by 8 by 6. This is going to ship for $6.78. I work at a golf course in the Northeast, 48 golfers so far. There you go. Already got that question answered. Boom, boom, boom. Do you list items on multiple sites? Yes, I use List Perfectly to cross list. When's your next Whatnot live? We might do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday live this week. We're thinking about doing 3. So I went to the storage unit to pick up some items for Saturday's show. And I haven't been to the storage unit in about 2 months. And little did I know, we have a lot of jackets. We have, I want to say it's like 50 bags, like big bags full of jackets, probably more than that. And then I also have boxes from bulk buys I've done just sitting off in the corner, along with boxes from bulk buys that I have in my garage still to list. So we need to do more Whatnot shows just to clear some of that inventory out. It's all really, really good stuff. So we might do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show this week. If not, we'll definitely do a Friday, Saturday show this week. And there'll probably be 2 jacket shows. Jackets, I got some from your Whatnot. Yeah, we're going to do more of those. And we have the same kind of jackets that we've been running. We have multiples. Lots and lots of good stuff to still run. Also a lot of new attack stuff that I haven't even shown you guys yet. Next up, we got another pair of Rag & Bone jeans. These are a size 31. Pick these up for $8.03. They sold for $22 plus ship. There you go for 14 ounces. Sports jackets. I don't know if I have a lot of sports jackets. I have more just like North Face, Patagonia, stuff like that. I don't really pick up a lot of sports gear, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know how many of those I have available. All right, this is going to ship. Buyer paid $8.55 for shipping. It's only going to cost me $6.78 for shipping. Glad to hear your voice is a lot better. Appreciate it. Yeah, we took the night off last night. What's up, Tish? Took the night off last night just to heal the voice up a little bit more. Plus, the garage is a little bit of a mess. So if I would have done a package pull live, it wouldn't have looked good. So I'm going to clean up that today. Still says 15 orders to go. Is that right? There's no way. I thought I just was under 15. Yeah, I'm at 14 now. Next up, we got an LL Bean long sleeve shirt. Pick this up for $3.21. Sold for $22. Free shipping. Older listing. That's why I did free shipping on it. I missed the deep blues voice. I don't. That was annoying. It was annoying when I was trying to talk and my voice kept cutting in and out. All right, this one's going to ship for 10 ounces, which means it's going to ship for $5.33. Almost done, chat. We're going to get this out before 1 o'clock, which means the mailman's going to get all my packages today. Poor guy. I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to add it to my Instagram stories. You guys are going to see right after this live. You'll see how many packages this guy has picked up. It's actually crazy. I do offer to help him, but sometimes he doesn't take the help. He doesn't care. He wants it to take forever. He gets paid by the hour. Shout out to that mailman. He's a smart man. He gets paid by the hour, so he takes his time. Next up, we have a Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve polo shirt. Picked this up for $7.13 in a bulk buy. Sold for $17.99 plus shipping. It is going to go ground advantage for 15 ounces. Remember, Polo Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, so just leave it at the thrift store and I'll pick it up. That's what everybody tells me on my videos. I don't know why you picked that up. I can't move Polo Ralph Lauren. It doesn't move for me. I never pick it up. Like, okay. I think that's like the 6th Polo Ralph Lauren item that I've sold this weekend. So I'll take it if you leave it. If you leave it, I'll take it. Ground advantage, $6.44. Buyer paid $8.25. So I'm making a little bit of money on shipping. Just going to Iowa. Gotta wait for eBay to do its thing. Come on, eBay. Come on, eBay. My internet's still good. Now it's lagging. There it goes. Print label. Boom. Boom. I found 3 pairs of cool pants yesterday in a row. You lucky duck. Joel, I need to come to Texas. Texas thrift search. Really good. Are we getting another consignment unboxing soon? Dylan, we actually are. Wednesday, either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to do actually, I can't do it Thursday. Hopefully it comes in tomorrow. If it comes in tomorrow, we'll do a consignment unboxing on Whatnot tomorrow. And I think he's sending 2 boxes to me. So, yeah, that'll be tomorrow night, most likely. But Ralph Lauren, only bigger sizes, correct? No, all sizes will sell. It just depends on the piece. If you read the label and realize you should have done a priority instead, can you fix it? Yes, you can go back in your labels on eBay and cancel the label and then repurchase a new label. But just know it takes like 30 days for that money to come back to you. So you can do that. Just takes a little bit. So I can show you the best spot. Let's go. Let's go. Speaking of Ralph Lauren that never sells, I got another Ralph Lauren shirt that sold this weekend. This is a size XL, just a simple polo, has a big pony on the front, paid $4.28. This one sold for $17.99 plus ship. Surfs up that. You're still planning having Auto Posture on? Yes, you just got to let me know when she wants to come on. Last week, our schedules down the line. The line was like Tuesday, and then her flight was late. On. Hopefully, I actually have to reach out to her and see when she wants to come on, so you guys can ask her a bunch of questions about Auto Posture. Because I have some videos that came out that were talking about Auto Posture market listings and stuff. I haven't seen it on my end. I saw it on Mercari, like really early days Auto Posture, and I reached out to her and she corrected it. And I haven't ever seen it on Poshmark, so she'll come on and explain everything that you guys need to hear, because I still use Auto Posture. Where's Kayla? She was eating lunch. I think she's putting stuff away in it right now. What's up, Liv? Lives in the house. Hopefully you're having a good day. Next up, what do we got? How many more we got? I think it should be like 10, right? 12? Oh, it should be 11. Next up, Pendleton. You guys let some of the Pendletons on my auctions go really cheap. Shout out to, oh my God, Wi-Fi. Give it a second. We're back. It's not you guys, it's me. Trust me, it's my internet. But anyways, and you're back. Yeah, I know my Wi-Fi is garbage. Pendleton, you guys let some Pendletons this weekend go super duper cheap. Shout out to the people who got them, because you're gonna make some money. For example, this Pendleton I paid $16.05 for. It's just a regular size XL. It sold for $53.99 over on eBay. Pendletons are gonna move really well this time of year. Bring Kayla on and it wouldn't happen. She's getting work done. She's working. When did Q4 begin the activities? I'm hearing from others they are waiting. It's happening. Others don't expect anything. It's all over. Jem, there's a lot of people out in the world that love to put negativity out and just blame the fact their sales are bad because the world is bad. But I'll tell you this, my sales are great. I'm listing consistently, and it's not just Whatnot. It's on all platforms. As long as you consistently list good inventory, your sales will be fine Q4. Now, what I'll say is Q4, if you're selling pre-owned clothing and your whole store is pre-owned clothing, you might not see a huge uptick in sales. Typically, this time of year, I'm doing a lot of retail arbitrage, which I'm probably going to start within the next month or so. Actually, not month or so. I'm going to start this week. I'm actually going to go to a couple of retail stores. If you're selling a bunch of new tag items, you're going to see an increase in sales, because obviously that's what people like to put under their tree. Not a lot of people like to buy pre-owned clothing and put it under the tree. So what I'll say is, if you have a bunch of pre-owned clothing, don't expect a huge uptick in sales. Just think, do you buy a bunch of pre-owned clothing and put it under your tree, or do you go to stores and buy new tag stuff? So what I would say is, if you have enough money, you should be looking to do some RA, some retail arbitrage, either online or in store, and add a little bit of that to your store this time of year. But right after Christmas, when people get their Christmas money in, then they go spend their money on pre-owned clothing, and then you should see an uptick in sales. I can't find Pendleton to save my life. I don't find it here too often either. Picked up Ralph Lauren Polo Golf with polo on the collar. Can't find comps. I don't look up exact Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. I look at what their style is and what they look like. And I base it off of similar comps, but I don't look up for the exact Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. That would take you forever. Take you forever to find that exact comp. Next up, I got a Lafayette 148 waxed jeans. Picked these up for $16.05. They sold for $45, free ship, and they're gonna go ground advantage. I live in Pendleton Country. Let's go. How many sales? 37? How many sales? 37 sales, plus whatnot. Today I found a Polo Ralph Lauren and Robert Graham. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to ship for 15 ounces. I did this free shipping, so buyer didn't have to pay any shipping on this one. How do you determine style on Ralph Lauren? You just look up, like if you have a Ralph Lauren Big Pony logo shirt, and it's got a big pony on the front, and it's blue, and you find one that's red with the same pony logo, I would base my comps off of that shirt. I wouldn't look for the same exact shirt when it comes to Polo Ralph Lauren. Same with like Tommy Bahama. I don't ever look for the same Tommy Bahama shirt. If it's nice and floral, I'll look for other floral Tommy Bahama shirts that are similar to them, and I'll price mine against that. It's just way too hard. There's so many of them out there. So if you would spend too much time looking for the exact item when you could just price it against others that are similar and get your pricing that way, and it'll be a lot quicker. And to be honest, most Polo Ralph Lauren shirts that are just basic polo shirts, I list for $17.99 plus ship unless there's something extra special about them. Same with the long sleeves. Long sleeves are normally anywhere between $17.99 to $22.99 depending on the size, unless there's something special about them. Like it's linen or it's silk or something like that. Or it's got like a cool design on the back, or, you know, it's got to be something special that stands out. Next up, I got a pair of men's Joe's jeans. I think I paid $25.67 for these as well. For some reason, eBay doesn't show me that. Just shows it's a quantity or a size 31 because I had multiple quantities in this listing. Sold for $79.99 free shipping, and it's probably going to go ground advantage. Let me see where it's probably going to go priority. See where it's shipping to. It's going, yeah, it's going to go priority. Padded flat rate. Just throw it in here, ship it out. Almost done, chat. Almost done. Purchase this label really quick while I'm finishing this. Print label. Boom, boom, boom. Back to orders. Odd question. Tommy Bahamas always feel rough, old to me. Is that normal? So if the person didn't get them dry cleaned and they threw them through the washer, sometimes they lose that silky feel. So typically on those, I pass on them. It just means they were not washed correctly. Next up, I got a pair of Peter Millar brand new at tag pants. Picked these up for $42.78. They sold for $68 plus shipping. They sold in like a week. I knew I wasn't going to make a ton of profit on these, but these always sell super fast, so I don't mind paying up for them. Your Poshmark closet just shared my Poshmark closet about an hour ago. Thanks, no problem. It's probably auto posture sharing for me. So I just have it set to share other people's closets, and that's what it does. So everybody always says, "Thank you for sharing my Poshmark closet." It's not me. It's auto posture. All right, this is going to ship for $6.07. Buyer paid $10.25 to ship. Shout out Auto Posture. If you guys want that service, I have it linked in my bio, by the way. Auto Posture. It shares for you. It sends out offers for you on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And it also relists on all four of those, are eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. And I have a $5 off code in my bio. And there's also a free trial, too, if you want to test it out for free. See if it works for you. There you go. Next up, grab these. Slide all these over here. Let's do this North Face really quick. It's right at the top. It's a North Face men's 3XL jacket. I actually picked this up in the Goodwill video that I put out like a week or two ago. Paid $13.88, and I said in that video I was going to pass on it because it has a club or has an embroidery on the front, and I picked it up anyway because it was brand new with tags. And this one sold for $44.99 plus shipping. We still have another one of these, but it's in a different bag, so we haven't listed it yet. This one's going to go over £1. You're forgiven, no hard feelings. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad that I'm forgiven. I was crying all weekend thinking, how can I be forgiven? And now I know I'm forgiven. It's gonna go ground advantage. Buyer paid 11, and I'm only paying $7.85 for shipping. Let's go. Do you sell on Depop? I don't sell on Depop. No. AutoPosher has services for Depop, but I only sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and whatnot. How do you determine what to charge for shipping? Mary, I said this earlier. I'll say it again. If you don't know how to do shipping on eBay, what you do is like for example, this North Face jacket. I would list it. I would put it into this envelope, and I'd place it on my scale, and I see it reads 1 pound 4 ounces. So I'd put that into my listing as 1 pound 4 ounces. I'd measure this, and I'd charge it to the customer as calculated, and you'll never make a mistake. For example, this person, based off those weight and dimensions, paid $11 for this, and I'm only being charged $7.85 for this label. So that's how I would do it. If you don't know how shipping works, just do that method right there, and you'll never, ever make a mistake. Had no sales on Depop. I hear that. That's why Depop is kind of like Mercari. It's a hit or miss. You get sales or you don't get sales. So that's why I don't do that. How do you pack shoes? Good question. You want to see how I pack shoes? I got a shoe sale that I'll do next. How do you do a coupon on eBay? Wait, how do you do a coupon or promotions on eBay? There's a tab on eBay that says, hold on. It says marketing, and then underneath the marketing tab, it says promotions. I believe you have to have a store subscription to be able to do this. And then when you click on that promotions tab, you can create whatever promotion you want. Why do you get a shipping discount? eBay gives you commercial rates, and they charge the buyer retail rates. That's how you get a discount. Have to have a store to run coupons. There you go. You have to have a store. Appreciate you, Kit Kat. Next up, so somebody wants to see how I pack up shoes. So I sold these Cole Haan shoes. They are brand new without box. Obviously, no wear or tear on these. I picked these up in a bulk buy for $8. They sold for $60 plus shipping. So we're going to pack these up on live. Hold on, I grabbed the wrong box. I need this box right here. So this is a Priority Mail shoe box. I use these for pretty much all of my shoe sales. So let's go ahead and seal the bottom portion of it. You always do calculated shipping, never put, no, I always do calculated. I know there's reasons to do flat rate, but I always do calculated because nobody can be mad at my shipping rate. If they're like, wow, my shipping's super high, I'm like, well, you should move because I'm just being calculated where you live and where I live. So I can't control what the post office charged me based off where you live. All right, so there's the box. I built it. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of packing paper, put the packing paper on the bottom. Just like this. That way it creates a, it doesn't have the shoes rubbing right against the box. It has a little bit of paper on it. And then I'm going to take the shoes and I'm going to stagger them. So I'm going to put this shoe in like this. And put this shoe in like this. And then they're going to sit in the box just like that. And I'm going to throw a little bit of packing paper on the top, seal it up, and ship it out. Do you do coupon or promotion? I do sometimes, but not all the time. Very rarely. Very rarely. Will your account suffer if you have too many relist or end listings? No. eBay doesn't care about relisting at all. It doesn't affect your account at all. So, nope. Doesn't matter. You sell North Face that has a company, even if the company is not a franchise. Yes, that's a perfect example of that North Face. It had a company logo, but it wasn't like a big name logo. It wasn't like Coca-Cola or something like that. It was just a I think it was like a plant or something like that, but it still sold because it was brand new. Some people don't care; they just want a good deal on a good North Face. There you go. That one's packed up. The box, by the way, is a Priority Mail shoe box. You can order these free from USPS.com. They literally are called the shoe box, and you can use them for shoes, obviously. So buyer paid $12.55 to ship these. I'm only paying $7.20. I'm getting a nice little profit on the shipping on that. Where do you guys do real life things, cleaning, cooking, etc., trying to find balance? We actually have more balance than we've ever had, even though I work a ton of hours. Because we're always at home. So anytime I want to take some time off to do some things, I just leave this room and go do whatever I need to do. What's up, Arizona? I bought a Coogee style sweater vest yesterday, 3X. Do you have luck with sweater vests? Yeah, of course. It doesn't have to be a Coogee to sell as well. Like Tundras and stuff like that, they still actually resell very well. As long as they have like a loud, colorful print, they'll do pretty good. That one shipped. All right, a couple more easy ones. Shout out to everybody who looks at my Instagram and my Facebook every day. Shout out to Facebook. I put a post out about this yesterday. These sell really good. This is a Vineyard Vines on the go performance shirt. They're really hard to spot because it just says on the go, and then underneath it says Vineyard Vines, but it's almost hidden. So thrift stores tend to miss these. My thrift store doesn't miss them still because they're good at spotting these kind of things. But the on the go performance line sells really good. I think it's a newer line of Vineyard Vines that just came out within the last year. I paid $10.70 for this, and it sold for $29.99 plus shipping. It took less than a month to sell. So make sure you check in my Instagram every day because I normally put out sales of the day post. I'm trying to do 5 a week. So make sure you're always checking my Instagram or my Facebook, both of those. By the way, Facebook, shout out to Facebook. I think I'm less than 1,000 followers away from hitting 100,000 followers on my Facebook page. So let's go. It's going to be my first. I never would have thought at the beginning of this year, Facebook would have been my most followed platform, and it would have been my first platform to hit 100,000 followers. But we're almost there. We're like inches away. And I think we're going to hit it this week. So I'm going to actually put out some videos this week, so we should hit it. What shipping site are you using? I'm using eBay to ship. It's going for $4.20. $4.20. Buyer paid $6.40. Can I ship Ground Advantage if the buyer selected priority? Have you done that? The only time you can do that, you can switch those, is if the time frame of delivery is exactly the same. Sometimes if it's close, it'll be exactly the same. But if it's different, I would always keep it. Just leave it at priority mail. Can I get your autograph, Mr. Famous? No. I'll sell those in the future. He uses eBay shipping. Yep, eBay shipping. Appreciate you, Sophia. Almost there. 100K. That'll be fun. Hit 100K on a platform. Next up is a Ministry of Supply brand new with tag shirt. Now, I did pay $18.73 for this, and it should have sold for $50, but unfortunately there was a little bit of a stain on the back. It's still brand new, but obviously I can't wash it if it's brand new. So I did list it with the flaw, and it still sold for $34.99 plus ship. It sold within a week. So I must have missed the stain when I was at a thrift store. So, oh well, still made some profit. Feeling better? I am feeling better. If I sell an item and then I have to cancel, does that impact me at all? Yes, on eBay it does. I would always try your hardest not to cancel eBay. Whatever you can do to make it right with the customer and not have to hit that button that says cancel order due to being out of stock or whatever it says, I would always try because you do not want to get too many cancellations. If you get too many cancellations, then eBay, once you get within a certain percentage, eBay will no longer allow you to promote. And sometimes they'll actually increase your fees if you have too many of those cancellations. So don't be putting time out on eBay. It's not good. On Poshmark or Mercari, cancel as many as you want. I've never heard of anybody being penalized on Poshmark or Mercari, unless you obviously if you cancel 20 orders in a row, maybe. But I've never heard anything about that. People getting booted from Poshmark and Mercari. So excited about my buyer appreciation jacket from this weekend. Angel with a Bow, yours shipped out first. I actually shipped out both of the giveaways. That was a really, really, really nice jacket. What if they want to cancel? If they want to cancel, it's completely fine. You use buyer ask to cancel, and you won't get a ding on your account for that one. It's literally better to send another item, an empty package, than to cancel. Yes. What I always do, this is probably not what eBay would tell you to do, but this is what I do. So if I have an item that's out of stock, what I'll do is I'll message the buyer and I'll say, hey, appreciate your purchase. Unfortunately, the item that you bought, I always try not to use the words out of stock in eBay either because I know their algorithm can pick that up. So I always say hey, unfortunately, I don't have the item that you ordered. If you want, I can substitute it for another item in my store, or I can cancel the order. Which would you like me to do? And then if they tell me to cancel the order, then the buyer asked to cancel. So now I can use that cancellation. Buyer asked to cancel. It saves me from getting that ding on my account. That's the way I get around it. I actually heard that through Pure Hustle Podcast. That's who I started learning that from, and that's the method I use. Now, will eBay agree with that? Probably not. You might still get a ding on your account if they find out you did that. But so far, I've never had that issue, and I canceled probably 4 or 5 orders this year with the same exact message, and I've never had an issue with it. So, and that was Ministry of Supply. Ministry of Supply. I had a person cancel their order after I printed the shipping label, allowed me to relist the item, but it shows that I needed to ship. That might just be a eBay glitch, and you might have to reach out to eBay, or you might have to just cancel that order again. Maybe that'll make it go through. Tell the buyer if they want to tear I tell the buyer there was a tear and I didn't spot until packaging and asked if they want to cancel. Yes, that's another, like, do that. Try something. The only thing about that, Naked Thrifter, is if they say, no, don't worry about it, ship it anyway. And then you're like, crap, I don't have it. You have to come up with another excuse. Oh, I found another huge tear. It's massive. You don't want this. Just ask to cancel, please. Here's an Under Armour, another Project Rock Under Armour piece. Paid $12 for this one. It's just a simple tank top, and it's sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Under Armour Project Rock always does really good. What's the name of the podcast you listen to? Pure Hustle Podcast. One of my favorite podcasts to listen to. Shout out to Orlando and Mike over at Pure Hustle. They're a really good crew. They have like 300 plus episodes for you guys to listen to. It's a really good podcast. I learned a bunch of stuff from them, and they talk all about eBay, Amazon, reselling, thrifting, garage selling. That's their whole podcast, and they have a bunch of news stories as well. What's your defect rate? I can check it really quick. I think I had 2 cancellations within the last 90 days. So it's like almost to that point where I would lose my, And both of those items that I canceled, I found the next day in my inventory. I was like, come on, damn it. And I had sold them. So I still sold them to the customer, but I missed them. And I was like, I could have saved myself those 2 cancellations. I'll check in a second though. They should be falling off here within the next like week or 2. Both of them were in the same week too. I was like, that was like one of my worst weeks. I was like, come on. I already had slow sales that week, and then I had to cancel 2 items. It always happens that way. You pick up and sell any Orbis button-downs, special ones like linen and ones with like good patterns, but typically I pass on Orbis flannels. All right, defect rate. Let me see really quick. I got 3 more orders to ship. eBay selling. My defect rate is, actually, they just dropped off. Let's go. I'm at a 0.0% defect rate. Bink. Look at this. Tracking uploaded on time, 100%. Top rated. Look at that. And they just dropped off. I just checked this last week too. So that means they were in July. So I knew they were about to drop off here pretty soon. Let's go. No defects over here. I should have just said I have no defects. I shouldn't have went on that long rant. I have 0 defects. How long till defect? It's 90 days. You'll keep the defect for 90 days. Last 2 sales. I got a pair of Joe's jeans. Paid $8.56 for these. They sold for $30 free shipping. Not a crazy profit. I should have did plus shipping on these. This is an older listing. I should really go readjust all of my older listings. It's gonna go padded flat rate. Oops. It's going to California, so it's going to go padded flat rate for $8.30. Appreciate the follow, Yapa. I think is your name, Yapa. Appreciate the follow. We got one more sale, and it's a suit sale. Not a crazy suit sale, but it's a decent profit. Oh, this is my last label too. I have to switch out my labels really quick. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, huh? Oh, this messed up. My label messed up. I got to reprint that. It'll still yeah, it'll still ship this because it's the last label. I put that up. Hopefully it reprints it. Sometimes it'll reprint it twice and I'll just slap it right on top. Ugh. What are you looking for?
I need you to sign back in.
Oh. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. What label maker brand? I use a Dymo 4XL. I do have an IDPRT linked in my bio if you want a nice cheap thermal printer. Dang it, it didn't reprint it. Hold on, I got to reprint that label before we go to the next one. Orders, shipping labels. Got to reprint it. When's the best time to go shop at Goodwill? It depends on your area. My area, you can go to Goodwill pretty much any day of the week. We normally avoid going on Mondays, normally the worst day of the week to go. But last time we went on Monday to the one closest to us, it actually had really good stuff. So it really just depends on your area. I would just go to Goodwill's like every day of the week and see which day is best for like a couple weeks in a row. How's your mother-in-law doing? She's doing good. How are you doing, Mom?
I'm doing great.
She's doing great. There you go. All right, reprinted that label. It didn't have the buyer's name on it for some reason because the label came at the very end. Give me 1 second. Let me ship out this last item and then I'll log back in. Boom. Orders awaiting shipment. Last sale is this Ben's Chaps Ralph, or it's just a Chap suit. It's not even Ralph Lauren. It's just Chaps. It was a corduroy, and I only paid $3.21 for it. It sold for $20 plus shipping. Not a crazy profit. This is more of a trial. I know Chris was telling me to pick up Chaps suits, like certain suits, and I think while I was thrifting, he actually told me to pick this one up. It took about 3 months to sell. Will I pick up Chaps again? Probably not. It was a good size. It was a corduroy. I had it listed for $39.99. Someone offered $20. I just took that offer. Still made a good profit because I only paid $3.21 for it. But this takes up a lot of space in my closet. And I don't want suits that only make me like 10, 15 bucks. So I'll focus on suits that are going to make me 40 bucks plus and leave these ones behind. But if you're new to reselling, this might be something that you pick up if you don't have a lot of stuff listed. But for me, it doesn't really make sense. So I'll probably skip on those. Actually, Kayla, can you grab me a shoebox from in the garage? Just prior mail shoebox, because I'm out of them. And we're gonna throw this in prior mail shoebox. If you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them down in the chat below. What are good sizes to pick up? Bigger sizes always sell better. First, tree link products we Amazon store. And lagging every 30 minutes. I lag. Come on, come back. Thank you, internet. All right, give me a second. I'll wait till everybody before I answer these questions. I love how you get excited over $17 profit. Shows good business ethic. Yes. How many hours do you spend a week working on your business? A lot. I probably work like 70 hours a week. But I love what I do. How long do you let things sit in your closet before you reduce the price? Every 90 days, we pretty much drop the price via auto Poshmark by 10%. We back. I don't know why. Now we're not back. It's so annoying. Is there I have no clue. I cannot pinpoint why. I can think is the now we're back. Good old Spectrum internet. I'll try unplugging the modem and the router again, but I don't think it's the modem or the router. It's got to be the provider. Why is Monday the worst day for you? For ships, simply because that's most people shop on the weekend. Restart your Wi-Fi every so often. Trust me, I've done everything. I've restarted the Wi-Fi. I've restarted the modem. I've done everything, and we have a new modem and a new router, so I know it's the provider. Spectrum is the worst. We might actually switch providers here pretty soon. I sent you a message, IG message on your Wi-Fi. Okay, I'll check it out. Trust me, I've reset my modem. I've reset my router. I've unplugged them. I've done everything. And the Wi-Fi, the modem and router, if they lag, they'll tell me they lag because it's one of those really good modems and routers, and they're not showing any lag. So it has to be the provider. So we might make a switch here pretty soon because I'm over the lag just like you guys are. All right, this one's gonna ship for $13.33. So on average, a 70 hour per week. What's your hourly pay? Elephant. I don't know what your name is because it's just an elephant. I don't know what my hourly pay is. I don't calculate my hourly pay. Hourly pay is a 9 to 5 mindset. When you work for yourself in your business, you don't calculate hourly pay. The only reason you calculate hourly pay is to make sure your employer is paying you enough for the hours you work. But I'm not employed by anybody else. So I make enough to pay my bills. I also pay my mother-in-law to work pretty much 40 hours a week. Some more, some less. It just depends on the week. But yeah, I don't ever check what my hourly pay is. I never do. I never calculate it. I don't really care to calculate it. As long as my bills are paid, I'm able to pay her and I'm able to put money away every single month. I'm good. But I mean, if I could, I'd calculate my hourly pay. I don't clock in either. So I could work right now and then I could go sit on the couch for 3 hours and then come back at like 3 o'clock and start working again if I really wanted to. So I don't even know exactly how many hours I work. It'd be super hard to calculate your hourly pay. I went through that with Spectrum. They ended up replacing outdoor equipment. Yeah, I think that's the issue. So whenever we have a strong windstorm, we lose power almost every single time. So I'm almost certain the lines need to replace. But the thing is, they won't replace the lines if they're out here and they don't see it lagging while they're out here. And they've been out like 4 or 5 times and it doesn't lag while they're here. So call Spectrum and say, do you know who I am? And they'll help. Yeah. Like, do you know who I am? I think it froze on my question. How long before you reduce the price? I use auto posture. I reduce the price typically every 90 days. The respect you have for your mother-in-law shows what a great family man. Appreciate you, Tammy. Tammy, you're so nice. I like you, Tammy. Gross pay divided by 24/7. But I don't work 24/7, so that would be incorrect. Gross pay divided by 24/7. Oh yeah, I think you made a joke. Like I work 24/7. Live. So I've actually shown Spectrum when they came out. I showed them my replay on YouTube when they came out and showed them that it lags during the live. And the guy confirmed that it lagged. But he said that if it doesn't do it while it's here and his equipment's hooked up, he can't tell where it's coming from. That's what their excuse is. To be honest, I just don't think they want to replace the lines because I know it's pretty expensive for them to do it and they got to do it on their own dime. So yeah, it's annoying. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and head off. I got to get these packages out before the mailman gets here. I'm going to be live later tonight. I'll probably be doing some cross-listing later tonight. So if you guys want to see how List Perfectly works, feel free to come back tonight. We'll show you guys how that works. And I will have a YouTube video. I know that I was coming out last Friday. I'm going to get Kayla to do her voiceover today, and hopefully it'll be out tomorrow. And it's a really, really good video. I just want it. We just need to get that last bit edited, and then it'll be out. And yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.